Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. She is here through Christ. Yes, I have slacked as usual, but I had to spend time with God. I had to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Like I probably mentioned this other videos, but like, am I supposed to be doing YouTube or what I'm supposed to be doing? Like it's just been hard for me these last couple of days. I was doubting myself. I had to have my husband talk to me. And I had to pray about it. I cried. I was just trying to figure out what I am supposed to be doing because I just felt like I wasn't getting the results that I was looking for when I was posting my videos. And the thing is that it takes time. It takes time. You have to be consistent. You have to have your faith in God. You got to trust God. And, you have to do all of these things. You're not going to see your reward right then and there because you have to have patience. And you got to keep doing things. So, when I was thinking about that, I was thinking about the story of the tortoise and the hare. Which you guys should already know that it is a very old story. As kids, you're like, oh, that's a great story. But as adults, it's like, it starts to resonate with you when you really start thinking about it. And I started thinking about, there's a lot of stories that you think about or that you have read as a kid, but when you think about it now, it's like an aha moment. And I think about that with some movies that I watch with my girls. It's like you can relate, but as a kid, you don't understand. It's just, a story or it's a movie. But the reason why I felt like the tortoise and the hare that story is because it's about the hare trying to get somewhere quick and being lazy about doing it. But with the tortoise is slow, as everybody knows, but it takes its time to get to the finish line. So while the hare is fast, speeding through life and not caring about anything, taking breaks and not watching the progress of what he or she is doing, then you start messing up and you start having to go backwards instead of moving forward if you would have did it the correct way. So with the tortoise, took the time, patient, consistent, had the eye on the prize, saw that goal. Didn't matter how slow it took. It's just that you want to be persistent. You want to be consistent. You want to make sure that everything is good. Cross your T's, dot your I's. Make sure that you don't have to go back and retrack your steps because you took your time and you did everything that you were supposed to do. That is how I am now after praying, starting to see. I am not going to get results. You are not going to get results the way that you want them. God is an on-time God. He knows when you need the things that you need. And he does not want you to make those mistakes because then you would have to go back and redo everything that you had worked hard on. So he doesn't want you to have to do that. That's why he will probably put roadblocks in your way to make sure that you're ready for that goal. I have spoke about this in a previous video as well. But with the tortoise, it is okay. It is literally okay to go at a slow, consistent pace. It is all right. It's okay. It may take you to a year to get where you need to go to make your goals happen. It may take you 3 years. It may take you 5 years. But when you get to that goal that you are trying to reach, you know that you took your time. You prayed about it. You asked God about it. You followed God's directions on what you needed to do versus the hare who sit up there and sped through everything that he was supposed to do, didn't care, stopped, lazy, thinking that, oh, it's going to happen. I'm going to get there quicker than this tortoise is. But as you realize in the story that the tortoise, every time that rabbit had took off, was sleeping, was being lazy, but the tortoise kept going. Stopped, took off, kept being lazy, and, just thinking that they were going to get there quicker and better than the next person who took their time. I'm all over the place with this, but you're following me. So what I am getting at is taking your time. It's okay. And the Bible verse that I came across was Proverbs 28:20. It says, "A faithful man will be richly blessed, but one eager to get rich will not go unpunished." To me, that Bible verse means, like I said, if you are that hare, you are going to have to go back and correct some of the things that you made that mistake on because you wanted to get to the finish line, to your goal as quickly as possible. But it says a faithful man will be richly blessed, meaning that you follow God's plan. You do everything that you are supposed to do. You take your time. You be consistent. You do everything that you need to do to make sure everything is put in place in the order of God's steps for you. You are going to be blessed. So it's like, would you rather be the tortoise or would you rather be the hare? Me, right now, I would rather be that tortoise. I want to make sure that I am following God's plan. I want to make sure that I am doing everything that I need to do to make sure that God is right here in front of me. And I am following Him. He is leading me everywhere I need to go. And it's like, the more and more I pray, the more and more I sit back and meditate and listen to God and ask God to guide me, it's like a aha moment. I love these aha moments that I am having because it's making me think more and more and more about what I want to do. And I'm getting my answers through me following Him. I don't want to be the hare where I'm trying to get there by myself. I'm trying to get there quicker than I need to get there because then I don't want to have to backpedal. Like my husband said, like when I'm driving, I don't like backtracking. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't want to go here and then the store's right here, but then I got to go over there and then I got to come back here. I don't like to backtrack. So I just figure out, do it right, follow God, and all you will be richly blessed, as the Bible verse says. A faithful man will be richly blessed. Okay? I want everyone to be that tortoise. I want you guys to sit up there and follow that path that you are supposed to follow. Let God lead you. Listen to Him. Listen to where He is trying to guide you, because He is not going to stir you wrong. He is not going to lead you down a path that He has not designed for you. You are the one, the hare, that is going to lead yourself down the path that God did not design for you. Because you want to get there quicker. You want the get rich quick schemes that they have out there, which those all 9 times out of 10 fail. You can't do that. You have to be patient. You have to sit up there and you have to plan it out. That's why it took so long for that tortoise to get to that finish line, because he was consistent. He followed the plan. He did what he was supposed to do, and he ended up winning the race. And then you saw in the back that the hare was like, how did this happen? Like, he's like dumbfounded, like, how did this happen? So you have to be still. Be still. Be still. And when I say be still, listen to what God is telling you to do. Don't listen to that outside stuff. I know your thoughts get in there and it's like, no, but we can get there quicker if we do it this way. No. Right now, when you want to reach that goal, you want to reach that finish line, God is your finish line. He is the one that is going to help you get to where you have to be in life. You cannot do things without God. Because if you've ever sit up there and tried to do things with God, haven't you had to come back and be like, shouldn't have did that. Should have listened. Should have did it this way. Should have been patient. Should have done this. Should have just went the way that I was supposed to go, and I wouldn't have to backtrack my pedals. So literally, like a tape. I was gonna say a VHS, but like how you have to rewind things. Like you gotta go back and play it again. You don't want to do that. You want to get it right the first time because you got God guiding you. You want to do it right the first time so you don't have to go backtrack. And I'll just say, like, that's why me and my job, I am a process thinker. You can tell me something and I may not process it as quick as you can because I want to make sure that I have it right so I don't have to go back and say something different than what I said before. So I want to make sure that I have, like I said, all my T's crossed, all my I's dotted, everything before I do what I do, because then I would have to come back. Some people are not like that. Some people want a quick answer right then and there, and no, that's not me. I have never been like that. I want to make sure that I have everything that I need to be able to give you the correct information, because I don't want to have to call you back or have to come back and be like, oh, I'm sorry that this was this, because then it's like you don't know what you're talking about, and I don't like feeling like that. So that's why I feel like I am the hare. The tortoise in this situation. So, but yes, I just pray that this message reaches somebody and it resonates with somebody and it helps somebody to learn to slow down. And it's okay to go slow. It's okay to be consistent. It is okay to put God first and ask Him for guidance. It is okay to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row, okay, before you get to going, okay? All right? It's okay. It is literally okay. And I just want you guys to go back and look at Proverbs 28:20 and see how it resonates with you. See if it